root 2x raised to power 5 is same as 2x raised to power 5, then multiply by 1 over 2. That is from a raised to power 1 over 2 equals root a. So when you apply, hi, welcome back. Let's consider differentiation part 2. In part 1, we have considered how to use first principle method to find the derivative of a function. In this part 2, we are going to use general method, okay? So differentiation, we said that in calculus, differentiation is just the process of finding the rate of change of a function with respect to its variable. It is also known as gradient, okay? Also known as gradient, or we call it slope. So assuming you have a function y equals ax raised to power n, then with this general method, you will have dy dx, which is same as y prime, is equal to this n multiplying a. You have n ax raised to power n minus 1, or you can still write a n x raised to power n minus 1, where n is the power, a is the coefficient of x, okay? A equals coefficient of x. Then n is the power, or you call it the exponent. Alright, now let's solve examples. Find the derivative of the following. Let's say we have number 1 here, y equals x raised to power 3, 2, y equals 2x raised to power 4. This one before complex questions. Solution. Number 1, given y equals x raised to power 3. So here now, you notice that a, which is coefficient of x, is 1. N is what? 3. So dy dx is equals to a n x raised to power n minus 1. So our a is 1, multiply by 3, multiply by x raised to power 3 minus 1. So you have here 1 times 3 is 3, multiply by x raised to power 3 minus 1 is 2. So you have, therefore y prime is equal to 3x raised to power 2. I, given y equals 2x raised to power 4. Here, our a is coefficient of x, which is 2, n is 4. So dy dx is equal to a n x raised to power n minus 1. This is, our a here is 2, multiply by n is 4, then multiply by x raised to power, our n is 4 minus 1. So we can have 2 times 4 is 8. X raised to power 4 minus 1 is 3. So you have y prime. So you have y prime equals 8x raised to power 3. Okay, more examples. Okay. Differentiate the following. So I have number 1, y equals 4 over x raised to power 3. Y equals root 2x raised to power 5. Okay? Root 2x raised to power 5. Alright, let's solve. Solution. Given y equals 4 over x raised to power 3. Now, in indices is same as, okay, 4 over 3 is same as 4 multiply by x raised to power minus 3. Since a raised to power minus 1 is 1 over a, okay? Then x raised to power minus 3 is same as 1 all over x. So multiply it by 4, you have 4 over x raised to power 3. Multiply it by this 4, you have 4 over x raised to power 3. Okay? You have x raised to power minus 3, you have 1 all over x raised to power 3. So just multiply it by 4, you have 4 over x 3. Okay? Okay. Now, so from here now, you observe that a equals 4 and n equals minus 3. You now have dy dx is a n x raised to power n minus 1, which is our a is 4, multiply by minus 3. Multiply by minus 3, then multiply by x raised to power 3 minus 3 minus 1. Okay, so this is equal to minus 12 x raised to power minus 4. So y prime is also equal to minus 12 times 1 over x raised to power 4. Okay, minus 12 times 1 over x raised to power 4, because of this x raised to power minus 1. Can now have, therefore, dy dx, which is y prime, is equal to minus 12 over x raised to power 4. Alright. Please, let's call this as 3, and here should be 4. Okay? So, we have y equals root 2x raised to power 5. So, dy dx or y prime is equal to a nx raised to power n minus 1. But root 2x raised to power 5 is same as 2x raised to power 5, then multiply by 1 over 2. That is from a raised to power 1 over 2 equals root a. So when you apply power rule here, you notice that root 2x raised to power 5 is same as 2x raised to power 5 over 2. This 5 will multiply 1 over 2, okay? You can now have y is equal to 2x raised to power 5 over 2. So that our a is 2 and n is 5 over 2. Good. So substituting, I will have dy dx is equal to a is 2 multiplied by our n is 5 over 2 multiplied by x raised to power 5 over 2 minus 1. So let's simplify this fraction first. Already, you notice here, this is same as 2 times 5 is 10 divided by 2, or you just 2 will cancel this. Multiply by x, okay, raised to power 5. Remember, this is bracket. 5 over 2 minus 1. Okay, you will have 5 here minus 2 all divided by 2, because 2 now is the LCM and there is invisible 1 here. So 2 divided by 2 here, 1. 1 times 5 is 5. 2 divided by this 1 is 2 times this 1. That is why we have 2. So we can have here, this can go, you have 5 multiplied by x raised to power 5 minus 2 is 3 divided by 2. This is equals to 5x raised to power 3 over 2. Okay, therefore, dy dx, which is same as y prime, is equals to 5x raised to power 3. Alright, now number 5, find the derivative of y equals 3x raised to power 2 plus 5x plus 4. Good. Let's consider this just like a quadratic equation. So let's find the derivative. Alright, we are going to find the derivative of 3x raised to power 2. we're going to find the derivative of 5x, and we're going to find the derivative of a constant. Okay, so you have dy dx is equals to a n x raised to power n minus 1. So for 3x squared, so I can have d bracket 3x squared dx, it will give me 6x raised to power 2 minus 1. This will give us 6x. Okay, then d of 5x, that is differentiating each of them one after the other. So I can have, now here our a is 5 and our n is 1. Okay, multiply by x raised to power 1 minus 1. This is equals to 5 bracket x raised to power 0. This is 5 bracket 1. So you have 5. Recall from here, recall that a raised to power 0 is 1. Okay, good. Recall that a raised to power 0 is 1 and the a raised to power 1 is what? A. So here now x raised to power 1 is x. Okay, so there is invisible power 1 here. That is why I used this 1 to subtract 1 to have 0. Okay, alright. Now let's differentiate a constant. Then d bracket 4 all over dx. This is same as, now 4 here, which is a constant. See what is going on. So let's say we have 0 as the power, x raised to power 0. Okay, so if x is 0, so can we have same as d bracket 4 x raised to power 0 all over the x, because x raised to power 0 is 1. So here now our power is 0 multiplied by 4. Okay, multiply by x raised to power 0 minus 1. 0 times 4 is still 0. Multiply by x raised to power minus 1, which is still what? 0. Okay, therefore the derivative of a constant is 0. Good. Now let's combine everything. You can now have, therefore, combining everything, you can now have dy dx is equals to, the first one is 6x plus the second one is 5 plus 0, which is what? 6x plus 5. Alright, so this is the derivative of this. So this is the derivative of this quadratic expression. Okay, alright, a quick recap. We said differentiation is the process of finding the rate of change of a function with respect to each variable. Now, this is assuming y is ax raised to power n, the derivative, which is dy, which is dy dx or y prime, is n ax raised to power n minus 1 or a n x raised to power n minus 1, where a is the coefficient of x, n is the power. Okay, so let's take for instance, you have y equals x raised to power 3. Here, the coefficient of x is 1 and the n is 3. So just use the 1, multiply it by the 3, which is n. Our x is constant. Just put 3 minus 1. We have 3x raised to power 2. That is why we have 3x raised to power 2 here. So you can see we apply the same method here. In this case, our a is 2 and our n is 4. Just apply it using this formula. You have this. But when you have a fraction like this, when you have either root or fraction, you have to apply the rule of indices. Please, for more detailed lesson on indices, exponential equation, please check my previous lessons on indices part 1, part 2, and part 3. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe, like, and share.